Hi, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I will promise you this story will change your mindset. You don't need $1 million to feel like a millionaire. You need discipline. You need self-worth. You need belief. Adopt the luxury mindset and watch how your outer world begins to match your inner one. Let's begin with the story. There was a time I believed luxury was only for the rich. Growing up, we didn't have much. I shared a room with 2 siblings. The fan creaked louder than the conversations in the house, and our idea of a weekend outing was a walk to the nearby tea stall. Luxury, to me, meant fancy cars, international vacations, designer clothes, and multi-course dinners. Things I didn't have. Things I didn't think I could ever afford. But one moment changed everything. I was 22, working 3 part-time jobs and studying at night. One evening, while delivering food to a gated apartment complex, I saw something strange. A woman in a simple cotton kurta stepped out of her car. Not a luxury brand, but she moved like royalty. Calm, graceful, unhurried. She greeted the security guard by name, smiled at the delivery boys, and even helped an old man carry his groceries. She didn't look rich, but she looked wealthy, abundant, alive. I remember thinking, what does she have that I don't? That question led me down a rabbit hole. I began reading about the habits, thoughts, and beliefs of successful, high-vibration people, and that's when I found it. Luxury isn't about money. It's a mindset, a way of being. And so I decided, even if my wallet was empty, my mind wouldn't be. Rich people don't waste time. I started scheduling my day like it mattered. I said no to distractions. I stopped explaining myself to people who didn't value my energy. I didn't have money, but I had 24 hours. Same as a billionaire. That was my first investment. I couldn't afford a new house, but I could keep my room clean. I couldn't buy luxury perfume, but I could burn a rupee, 100 scented candle from a local market. I couldn't afford silk sheets, but I could wash my bed sheets every week and make my bed every morning. Soon, my space looked and felt luxurious, and I began to carry myself differently. I stopped saying, I'm broke. I started saying, money is flowing to me. I stopped saying, I can't afford it. I started saying, it's not a priority right now. Words shape our reality. The moment I changed my vocabulary, my mindset shifted. I used to buy 5 cheap t-shirts every few months. Now I saved and bought 1 good one. Not expensive, but intentional. I applied the same rule to people. Instead of keeping 20 toxic friends, I kept 3 loyal ones. That alone made my life feel richer. I learned that the most powerful people aren't always busy. They value silence. They think, reflect, meditate. So every morning, before the world could touch me, I sat in silence. No phone, no noise, just me and my thoughts. It changed how I saw the world and myself. The transformation. I didn't get rich overnight, but something else happened. People started respecting me more. I walked into rooms with confidence. Opportunities found me instead of the other way around. I wasn't chasing luxury anymore. I was living it from within. And that's when I realized luxury doesn't start with money. It starts with mindset. Today, I run my own business. I travel to places I once only saw on my laptop screen. I live in a peaceful apartment where the windows open to light and the evenings are quiet. But more importantly, I live with intention. I live with gratitude. I live with abundance. And that is the real luxury. Thank you for watching.